Coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans.
Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Los Angeles Chargers and the New Orleans Saints. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from the Superdome.
Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 5 yards on the game's first play. 2nd down.
Oh, that was the thing, the beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired up the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Here's Dalton. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Throwing, Dalton.
Looking for Alvin Kamara on the slant. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 34-yard line. To throw here, Dalton. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Dalton.
Again, it's Johnson.
Touchdown, Saints. Juwan Johnson. 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Saints get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. No return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed. Play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now it's Herbert. Being chased out left. Allen's got it complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down.
He finds his target, Allen. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Chargers.
To the air again, Herbert. They'll get this out wide to Eckler. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got Allen. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Complete to Keenan Allen. A gain of 19
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Again, Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert buying time to his left. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Many times when the play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys will coach think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. And the slot man goes in motion left. On 4th down, Herbert. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
At the 36-yard line.
8 yards to go on 2nd down. Now Dalton. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Dalton now to pass. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete.
A gain of 9 yards.
Dalton, 1st and 10. He finds his man Johnson. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Another chance for Dalton. There's Chris Olave. And he'll be brought down just shy of 40.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for the Saints.
A 1st down throw coming for Dalton. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
At the 32-yard line.
up the middle with Kamara. 10 yards, good for a Saints first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Dalton. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
And Dalton will just sneak it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Kamara up the middle. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. A give to Kamara running right. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara as the first half is winding down. And the Saints will extend their lead here just before halftime. Lutz with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's going to air one out. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A final shot before the break for Herbert. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Herbert. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
They snap it to Herbert. Open man, Parham. He's got him. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14. The center receiver in motion to the left. Herbert back to the air. And he's taken down here by the Saints. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Back to throw here, Herbert. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Herbert on first down now. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Saints' 37-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Herbert. Caught by Allen. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 17-yard line.
First down, Chargers.
Herbert operating from the red zone. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. A tackle made by J.T. Woods.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Kamara. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Dalton here from the gun. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position. As soon as he leaped out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Ball at a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here comes the Saints punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Fielded at the 20. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive. Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Slot man moves right. Herbert off of play action. He's airing it out for Williams. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Fourth down for Herbert, desperation time. Forced out to his left. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, Herbert. This is caught. Touchdown. Keenan Allen, 31 yards. And the Chargers are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Hopkins with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Dalton's throw complete there to Johnson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Here's Dalton. A quick one here, hauled in by Kamara. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from him.
Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. To throw here, Dalton. And the catch made by Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A give. This is Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Coming left is Kamara. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 55 rushing yards, rushing forward now to this point. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
It's a gain of 6, and they ought to just about do it.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's taken down inside the 30.